Hi folks, it's Shannon. Welcome on in. I just wanted to talk about Spellwork a little bit today. I think we can use my enchanting of my rings to talk about kind of how I approach Spellwork in general. But I wanted to dive into this a little bit deeper because folks had questions about it during the 12 days of Yule. So grab some tea, come on in, let's get started. So I think with most Spellwork, I start with my intention. And basically, this is a really simple, very concise way to say what I want the spell to do. So today we're going to be working with the intention, I am protected. We're going to be doing a protection charm on a ring. But you can use any kind of jewelry. You can use it for other kinds of intentions like drawing luck or money or love or um, kind of anything your little heart. So once you have your intention figured out, it's time to think about what allies you want to work with. I try to think about it this way instead of thinking about like tools and ingredients because I found that there's energy in everything that I'm working with and I want to respect that. So, the allies that I'm going to work with today are this black ring that I have. It's just a simple black ring from online. And then I'm going to work with my spirit team as well. My spirit team is made up of ancestors and guides and deities and other spirits that I've met over the years of my practice. But if you don't have a spirit team, that's fine. You can just use your own energy for this spell. So, next is figuring out the exact steps that you want to use in this spell. I think that you can either be as formal or as informal as you want with this, depending on your style of witchcraft. We're going to take somewhere in between today so that it would be adaptable for other spells if you want to use it. But basically, I think it's important to create sacred space, kind of cleanse the space, call in your allies, do the spell, and then release everything. So, with all that said, let's flip the camera around and I'll walk you through doing the spell with me. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do is find a comfortable position for your body where you can kind of relax and be held by the chair or whatever you're sitting in or on, and not have to be putting too much effort into kind of keeping yourself propped up. From there, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. We'll do that together. And then you're going to want to imagine your space being cleansed. You can do this any sort of way that you want to cleanse, but it is sufficient to imagine just cleansing light, filling up the space that you're working in. So that's what I'm going to do now is just imagine cool, clean, light energy sweeping through and taking anything that isn't serving our purpose back to the earth. All right, from there, if you're using any allies besides just the piece of jewelry, you're going to invite them into the space, whether that's actual objects that you have, or for me, I'm going to be inviting my spirit team in. So I have a typical way that I do this. I call spirit through the elements my goddesses, my guides, and my ancestors. And you don't want to rush. You want to kind of feel into the things that are happening and see how the energy around you is changing. So once you've created sacred space, cleansed it, called in your allies, you can cast a circle if you do that, if that's part of your practice. I honestly usually don't. But once all that's done, you're going to pick up your ring and you're going to hold your ring and you're going to sit here and imagine yourself pouring all of your intention and your energy around the intention, I am protected, into this ring. If you're using energy from your spirit guides, you can pull that in through your body and into your hands, or you can pull it up from the ground and into your hands, kind of however you work with energy. And then once it feels like it's charged up, what you're going to do is you're going to take the ring, you're going to put it on and say your intention. I am protected. Now, every time that you do this in the future, taking it off, I am protected, or putting it back on, I am protected, you're going to say that phrase either in your head or aloud. And that's going to build the power of the spell kind of over time as you continue to wear it. So at this point, you've completed your spell work. You can thank your allies and let them know that you're very grateful for their help. And then you're going to want to have some way to finish off the spell. Everybody has a different kind of wording that they prefer. I like "and so it is" because it kind of just makes it so. So I'm not going to lie, I use "make it so" sometimes too. I'm a big Trekkie. Live long and prosper. So, yeah, the big key is the more you wear and do the spell, the more it'll strengthen over time, which is why I think it's a particularly good spell for protection. Yeah. So that is how I enchanted my ring to be a source of protection for me. Um, I think it goes without saying, but with protection, the more layers of protection you have, the better. So this is not the only thing that I use for protection, but it is one of the fundamental pieces of my protection approach, we'll say. Um, yeah, so let me know what you thought in the comments. Have you tried this spell? Have you done something similar? What did you do differently? What did you tweak? Um, have you enchanted jewelry for other things? Let me know. I'm really curious. Um, and if you want to keep watching, you can see some more up here. Have a great day.